Hey y'all, my name is Sal González. I'm a leader here at First Denton. And I wanted to share with you one of my favorite passages from the Bible. If you can turn to Romans 12:11, it says, "Do not be slothful in zeal, be fervent in spirit, serving the Lord." And the first chunk of the verse says, "Do not be slothful in zeal." Obviously, we know that slothful means lazy. And to have zeal is to have great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or an objective, right? And one thing I keep thinking about is Christians are not ever meant to be lazy. We see all throughout the Bible that we have these men that work hard and these women that work hard for the Lord. Um, and even in the beginning, in Genesis, God has called Adam and Eve to work the land, right? And it's very scary when we get lazy and become idle. And I think with this situation, with everything, we're kind of stuck at home for a majority of our days. We really can't go out, and a lot of that we fill it with entertainment. We fill it with social media. We fill it with movies from Netflix. We fill it with videos from YouTube that really have no eternal weight. And it's so easy to get caught up into having these things because they're momentary pleasure, but God has called us to work diligently for the Lord. And one thing I see is like, yes, you can work hard for something, but in the second part of the verse it says, be fervent in spirit. Being fervent in spirit can literally be translated in another sense to boil in the spirit, in the sense of like, do you burn for Christ? Like, is the biggest desire in your life to have a deeper relationship with Him, to really know Him and to read His Word? Again, you like say this, like you can serve your boss and do it right, but not care about that boss at all, you know? Or are you do you love King Jesus in a sense where everything that you do is okay? Like you know that you can trust Him, you know that you can serve Him obediently because you love Him and because you know Him personally, and that only comes from a deep understanding of reading. In 1 Corinthians 15:58, it says, "Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourself fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain." And that goes to the second part of the verse. It says, serving the Lord. There is a lot of things we can serve in this time. We can serve our appetite. We can serve other people. We can serve even the law. But God has called us to serve Christ, right? And we see later on, like it's in Mark 10:45, it says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give His life as a ransom for many." And one thing that I keep thinking about is He served me before I could even serve Him at all. He washed my feet before any of this could have happened. It is my response to be filled with wonder, like to be so thankful for the life He's given me, because I've been given salvation because He loved me so much, you know. And I think it's so important that we have to recognize that serving the Lord is the biggest accomplishment we can do in life. To have a life full of obedience and to have a life full of willingness to serve the Lord. And the way I see it in our situation is, how can we serve the people in our lives? How can I serve my family better if I'm staying at home? How can I serve my coworkers and my the customers that I am if I'm working somewhere? How can I serve the Lord Himself by reading Him and doing that and being obedient and telling people how good God is? There's a lot of things we can do. You know, we can learn a practical skill that really glorifies the Kingdom. There's so much time we have. And my hope for you is that you don't forget this, and that we are called to work for Him. We are called to be obedient to Him, and we are called to not be lazy. That's my heart for this message. Just don't be lazy. Get moving and continue to seek Him. Don't waste your days, because a life full of laziness is a life that's not effective at all for His ministry. So I hope you like this. And I hope that this stirs you up to seek Him and to help your community. Hope you have a great day.